Who's under more pressure, Steph, Luke?
This is going to be a good question. It's going to be a good show. Luka is under more pressure, Sal, and I thought about this a lot because Steph Curry is under some pressure, but Luka's under more because pressure has to do with responsibility.
Let's go.
And Luka has significantly more responsibility on his team than Steph Curry has on his team. Keep in mind, if Luka goes out there and balls, then the Mavericks really got a chance to win.
There you go.
Luka doesn't ball, Mavericks have no chance. Conversely, Steph Curry, if he balls, great. If he doesn't ball, you still got Poole, you still got Clay, you still got guys that can go for 30 or 40.
Why you say Draymond? Oh, 30 or 40.
Draymond, you're not going to see Draymond balling in the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
pressure is always tied to responsibility. That's why it's Luka. I was thinking about this driving into work. I said to myself, if I were to go broke today,
Damn, what's going on in your life? That crypto, you too heavy in crypto. What you, Odell? Your contract in crypto?
if I was to go broke today,
No, dog.
the only person that would affect is your boy. Because when taxes come around, you know who I fill out when it comes to dependents? A big goose egg. So I ain't got that much pressure
I like this.
to maintain my financial status because if I go broke, it don't hurt nobody but me. But I was thinking about my dear beloved co-host, Mr. Marcellus, right now.
Oh, our money tied up in together?
Sal, if Sal was to go broke, he got a lot more issues.
Everybody.
Because you got a daughter in Colombia that needs some coins.
She do.
MJ got a Little League team, needs some coins. You dressed up yesterday as Beauty and the Beast. That costs money, needs some coins.
Beauty need to eat.
You got about 4, 5, 6 dependents. So you got a lot more pressure to maintain your fiscal status because you have a lot more responsibilities.
Let's talk.
Pressure's tied to responsibility, big dog. Because I have no responsibility, I don't have as much pressure. You have a lot of responsibility, you got a lot more pressure. So when you think about Luka versus Steph, Luka has all of the responsibility. Spencer Dinwiddie, he balled in Game 7, but I'm not going to depend on him.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson, he's balled over the course of the playoffs, specifically first couple games, round 1 when Luka was hurt, but I'm not going to depend on him. All of the responsibility is in Luka's hands because Luka got dependents. When Luka fill out his taxes, he got to fill out Dorian Finney-Smith. He got to fill out Cleaver.
He own them dudes?
He got to fill out Brunson. He got to fill out Dinwiddie.
Oh, God.
He got to fill out Boban. I forgot about Boban. Luka got a whole bunch of dependents that he has to take accountability and responsibility for. Steph Curry, he can leave the house unattended. Jordan Poole, an adult. Jordan Poole went 5 for 10 his first playoff game from 3, 30 points. He can leave the crib with Klay Thompson at the crib. Hey, Klay, turn off the lights, big dog, I'll be back. He can leave the crib with Draymond Green at the house. Because Steph does not have as many dependents, not to mention Steph has a NBA champion head coach, both as a coach and as a player, in big-time games and big-time moments. So Steph does not have the same responsibility. Luka got more pressure. Luka got more responsibility. That's where it ends.
I like it. And you know it was animated. It was good. It was amazing. I just disagree with you. I'm going with Steph Curry, but I do like it. Let me just start off with what you said first. You said you thought about this a lot.
Yes, sir.
On your drive to work,
yes,
right?
Sir.
You know what they say? Study long, study wrong. You study wrong, brother. You study wrong. It's Steph Curry who has more pressure on him. Now, don't go broke, Acho. Let's make sure you don't go broke because I saw what you did on vacation. They're not your dependents, but mama and daddy and your big-ass nephew, he took up half the jet. He took up half the jet. How old is he? Half the jet, the villa, same villa we stayed in Pedregal. I know how you go. I know how you roll. So they're not dependents, but they dependent on you for some of those things. That's why it's Steph Curry. You know what Steph Curry right now is depending on? The legacy bump he needs because of all the greats, and I'm talking the top 20 all time, Steph Curry has the widest range of all the greats in terms of how you think of them on the high and how you think of them on the low. There are more Steph Curry haters than are Kevin Durant haters. Kevin Durant has people who don't like him on Twitter and they conflate that and say he can't play. But then they get checked at the barbershop. Steph Curry has people literally walking around here saying, no, he's not as good. All he can do is shoot. Steph Curry has this wide range of people criticizing him. Now, Steph Curry doesn't have a Finals MVP. Now, Steph Curry has 2 championships with Kevin Durant. Shared experience, or let's just be real, Kevin Durant was the lead dog in that. Steph Curry won a championship without Kevin Durant. But then people are now, and I'm part of this chorus, I won't lie, saying, who'd you beat? Oh, LeBron and who? The Steph stopper. You big Matthew Dellavedova. All of a sudden, you start looking at Steph Curry, it's like, where's that really official, great, legendary moment for Steph Curry at the top? This is his opportunity right now. Yes, he has greater resources around him than even the Dallas Mavericks, this is why it can't be Luka. Luka is playing with house money. Everyone's surprised that the Dallas Mavericks are here right now. Despite their issues before in the postseason and losing to the Clippers consecutive times, we're still shocked that they are here with first-year head coach Jason Kidd and Luka playing this well and being the reason. So you're trying to tell me we're shocked that they're here, but now we're going to be disappointed by Luka or the Mavs if they don't advance. There's not more pressure on them because there's not more at stake for Luka. Steph Curry needs this bump. Steph Curry needs this moment.
I like that there's not more at stake for the Mavs. I do think there's more at stake for Luka. Sports fans have a unique ability, a more unique ability than anyone else in the world sports fans have. And that is sports fans have no memory.
No memory?
None.
I'm listening. I think I know where you're going. I think. You better go there, though.
Think about it like this, Sel.
What?
All of Luka's greatness in this playoffs will be forgotten if he does not advance. Y'all think I'm kidding? Mm-hmm. Remember Devin Booker last year? When Devin Booker was single-handedly destroying the Lakers? First round, Devin Booker killing LeBron James in the box score. Lakers could do nothing. Devin Booker moved past the Lakers, moved past the second round, moved past the conference finals, moved into the NBA finals. We talking about Devin Booker like that this year?
Nah, B.
No. We scoffing at Devin Booker like, he's not on the same level at all as Luka. We have forgotten about how miraculous of a playoff run Devin Booker had just last year. Ain't even been 12 months yet. Ain't even been 12 months. And we forgot about Devin Booker's greatness because he ran into somebody greater. So all of Devin Booker's phenomenal, outstanding, jaw-dropping performances gone. Because sports fans, more than anybody else, no memory, or at least short-term memory.
Yeah, the cornerbacks.
Long-term memory, y'all good. Short-term memory, sports fans ain't got none of it.
Okay.
So when I think about Luka, if he does not advance, Sel, all of the greatness that we've seen, that Game 7 performance, 27 points versus the Phoenix Suns in the first half. He was 9 for 12. They were 10 of 41. Had just as many points as the Phoenix Suns in the first half. Gone. Forgotten. We talk about Michael Jordan. First couple things we do when we talk about Michael Jordan. 6 NBA championships. No Game 7s. We talk about Michael Jordan. We talk about every time in the 90s when he was out there, he was going to win a chip. We talk about Michael Jordan. We talk about Air Jordans. When we talk about Michael Jordan, what we don't talk about, postseason scoring record, 63 points, Game 2, 1986, Boston Celtics. Why don't we talk about it? For starters, they lost the game, 135 to 131, but secondarily, it meant nothing because Jordan didn't go nowhere that year in 86. We talk about a lot with Michael Jordan, but what don't we talk about enough compared to how great it was? He averaged 37 points a game in a season. 37 points a game in a season. We don't talk about it because that season didn't go nowhere. So while Jordan's maybe greatest individual accomplishments, 63 points in a playoff game, 37 points in a season. For context, scoring leader this year averaged 30 points. 37 points in a season, but we don't talk about it because it didn't mean nothing. If Luka does not advance, then everything he accomplished in the playoffs thus far, we're not going to talk about because at the end of the day, it wouldn't have meant nothing. Chris Paul balled to close out his series round 1.
Yeah.
But then he fell round 2. And guess what we talking about? The fact that he fell round 2, because winning in round 1 didn't mean nothing. So Luka has the pressure to make sure that all of his previous accolades mean something, but the only way he can make them mean something is if he balls right here, right now. Now you gave me some ammunition. Let's go. Sports fans don't have a memory.
No short-term memory.
No short-term memory. I guess sports analysis and sports analysts like to time shift. You're doing time shifting, and everyone's guilty of this, but right now, you on the stand. A lot of people like to compare careers. They compare the end of one career with the beginning of someone else's career, and they say, you can't do that, or you can do that.
Or what you're doing, what you're really guilty of doing, is you're comparing the after effect to what we were feeling during that time. You're comparing Devin Booker, let's do it, with Giannis. Who had more pressure on him last year in the finals?
Giannis?
Yeah. Because you know what? Devin Booker is Luka in this situation. He's going against somebody greater. Luka's going against someone greater, Steph Curry, just like Devin Booker is going against someone greater in Giannis. That's the answer right there. But what you are guilty of is knowing how it resulted and now where Devin Booker has fallen from. But we weren't thinking that during. After we are, but during we were fine. The pressure is on the greater because they have more at stake. Greater at stake. That's what's happening right here. Steph Curry, 3 NBA titles. Can't take them away from me. But can you give me 1 Finals MVP? Steph Curry, this year in the postseason, shooting his worst from three-point, shooting his worst from the free throw line. Like, people don't bring that up in success. They bring it up in failure. And you know that they will bring it up, therefore there's pressure on you. Kind of like when you're just skating by. You ever go somewhere unprepared, whether it's a test, one of these shows, whatever, you're like, dog, I didn't read that article. Well, let me go up there and do it. If we flowing, it's fine. But if I'm sitting there like Acho in the third quarter, remember it was 2:47 left to play, and what's his name? And you're like, yay, bruh, keep the trivia to yourself, right? You're not prepared. Steph Curry right now is in a great position where we're not criticizing him because we're realizing he has other resources. 3 of the top 8 scorers, 4 of the top 11 scorers left in the playoffs are all on the Golden State Warriors. So right now, they're helping the high tide. But Steph Curry knows it's going to come down to if this team goes anywhere, it's on him. Therefore, that's the pressure.
Ooh, I vehemently disagree with that.
You think Jordan Poole going to lead him?
I think he could. I don't think he's going to, but I think he could. Remember, Steph Curry was coming off the bench round 1. Now, obviously, Luka was hurt. Luka was hurt, too, so Luka wasn't playing either.
Yeah, come on.
But round 1, when you saw Jordan Poole all of a sudden do his thing, we saw Game 6 Clay. We didn't mention Game 6 Steph. Now, Steph did drop 29 points, so let's not be no slouch on Steph. But we talked about Game 6 Clay.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks game. Dinwiddie dropped 30 points.
Yeah.
We did not even mention the fact that he dropped 30 points. Quick trivia. Luka, Dinwiddie, only time, NBA history, Game 7, 2 players, 30 points or more. But we didn't even talk about Dinwiddie.
Yeah, it was just bottom.
That's
there.
it.
Yep.
Conversely, elimination game, we didn't even talk about Steph. Because of Clay. That right there, Sal, is a glaring difference. We can talk about other Warriors players. We won't even talk about other Mavs players. But let me end it like this. Luka's trying to get to where Steph already is.
Yeah, right.
That is why, to me, more pressure, Luka. Steph is already one of the all-time greats. Top 75 player, top 5 point guard all time, realistically top 3 point guard all time. Steph, 2-time MVP. Steph, NBA champion. Steph is already one of the greatest players the game has ever seen. Luka is trying to become one of the greatest players the game has ever seen. But you can't become one of the greatest players the game has ever seen unless you do something great when it is meaningful.
Yeah.
So what I hate in track and field, truth be told. I know. 12, 13.
You got self-hating everything.
What I hate in track and field.
You hate about track. Ain't nothing to hate on track.
In the 100 meters, when the winner does something at the end to celebrate. I was watching Trayvon Bromell this past meet, ran a 9.93 to win. Kiss to the crowd as he's running. 10 meters left. Usain Bolt when he was running.
Yeah. When they still running.
I hate that. I hate it. Now, it's not because I'm a get off my lawn guy. Let me tell you why I hate it. I hate it because what if this was your world record time? What if this was your personal best moment? Yeah. What if you never run faster than you are running right now? You just sacrifice seconds because you wanted to kiss, because you wanted to beat your chest. Yeah. You just sacrificed your greatest performance ever because you wanted to celebrate in advance. What if you never get this opportunity again? I'm bringing it up because Luka's under more pressure. Because what if he never gets this opportunity again? Mavericks have not been to the NBA Finals, Conference Finals, since 2011. Since Luka was what? Carried a 2? Since Luka was what, 12 years old? Mavericks have not been to the Conference Finals in a decade. Luka, what if you never get this opportunity again? Steph ain't tripping. Steph never gets this opportunity again. He retires with 3 rings. Top 75 player all time. I feel you. He does not have his finals MVP. He ain't got his finals MVP. But he can still sleep better at night. Yep. But Luka, what if you never get this opportunity again? You can't afford to fall short. For me, more pressure because you need what Steph already has.
That will be correct fully in a vacuum, but it's not. What you're saying is there's pressure because this may never happen again. But this wasn't supposed to happen this fast anyway. So that's the house money. That's what really balances this one out for me. You're second in NBA history in scoring in the postseason. How old are you again? 23. You walk up to a young phenom, and they mess up in that high leverage moment, but they're a young phenom. You know what everyone else is saying? Everyone else is saying, except probably him. Ooh, wait till next time.
You'll get him next time.
You're going to get him next time. You're not even supposed to be here. When you are on pace to break Usain Bolt's records as a youth, even if you fall short in the finals, even if you fall short in your little junior Olympics, people are like, look at this kid. He's ahead of schedule. That's what I see with Luka. Meanwhile, I look at Steph, and I'm like, clock is ticking. I know it's not going to tick as fast for you because you're a shooter. You don't rely on full athleticism for your game. But there's something that is soft landing for Steph. At the same time, is also incentivizing him. You already got all this success. What should I be tripping on? Oh, you should be tripping on. A lot of people want to rob you of some of that success. Give it to Durant. Give it to lesser opponents. Not give it to you fully. This is a pressure moment to go get it all.